Hey guys, this is Kurt Henninger, and in the video here today I'm going to go over some um, list builders, and different ones that I use and which ones work well, which ones I found that don't work well. And I'm actually going to take you inside my tracking for them and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I've been using them for a couple of months, and I have three that are here right here. First is Varo URL. I have ListJoe and ListBandit. And just starting out with Varo URL, what it is, in addition, it's a list builder, but they do offer a service known as cloaking. And what cloaking is, if you have any kind of affiliate link or kind of funded proposal or anything like that, what it'll do is it'll basically, you put in the link right here in this box, and then it'll spit out another one. Like, let's say your affiliate link has 100 characters in it, it'll spit out something about 20 characters long. So it's a good way to make links more readable if you're posting them online or anywhere like that. And that's the main service that they provide. But by virtue of being a member of Varo URL, you opt to receive emails from other people. And what I went ahead, excuse me, what I did was I went ahead and upgraded to something known as their system mailer. And what this does is it allows me to go ahead and every 3 days I can email 3,000 people that belong to Varo URL. And I'm going to show you here real quick literally how easy it is. You saw me, this is the screen where you can go to, and I basically keep old versions of an email. I copy and paste them in there, and I'm just going to paste my title in there. And with this one, you can personalize it. You see how I have the first name inside the brackets right there, and literally all you do is click on send email, and then you're done. So every 3 days, all of these, most of these occur every 3 days where you can do this. And so it takes me about 3 or 4 minutes of my time every 3 days. Very similar thing with ListJoe. And actually what you can do here is it saves the previous one, and it automatically populates the message. And let me scroll down a little. So there's my message right there, and you click send the solo ad. It's very similar to an e-sign solo ad. And then ListBandit, the feature with ListBandit is you get a random bonus every time you go ahead and to send an email. ListBandit, you can't personalize it, but as a matter of fact, this is the last message that I sent. It's not time, and I don't make the messages very different from one list builder to another. To be honest with you, certain things work better with others, but and so let me go ahead and show you what my stats are for. And I don't do this very often, or at all, as a matter of fact. So what I have here is a service I use called AdTracks. And it's important if you're going to do any kind of advertising to track it. So these are list builders that I've had, for all of the all time. Okay, and so let go in here, Varo URL, Varo URLB. All that means is basically what I did is I did a split test for a while to 2 different landing pages, and I use them like that sometimes. It's a little bit cheaper than it's a lot cheaper than pay-per-click and using a split test. So ListJoe right here, ListBandit right here, and these are some other ones that I do not recommend. Particularly for me, I have not been able to get them to work very well. But you can see for Varo URL, you have over 220 some odd opt-ins. ListJoe, you can see the amount right here, and ListBandit, you can see that this is, and by actions, these are leads that I created. So, and I started this basically at the beginning of September of 2000, using these at the beginning of September 2008, and it is now it's right at the end of February 2009. So, and you can see the opt-in percentages and kind of get an indication of how receptive a list is. For example, ListBandit. Now the numbers are a little bit deceptive here because of ListBandit, you can only mail out 1,500 people every 3 days, as opposed to 3,000. But 23-24% opt-in. ListJoe, there's going to be a lot of people that are clicking on there just to get credits. If you are going to use any of these services, and I'm being completely honest here, I wouldn't waste your time clicking on these things to earn credits. It just takes way too much time, and you have a better use of your time. And so how I use them is I opt in and I purchase the upgrade. It's $197. And you can see Varo URL right here, the percentages. And I'm going to show you, let's use Varo URL. So 136 plus 89. Okay, so I've been able to generate 225 leads. Okay, and in 7 months. So let's go with 225. Okay, divided by, let's call that divided by 7 equals. Okay, so every month I've been able to generate 32 leads. Okay, let me multiply that by 12 to kind of give you an idea of what over the course of a year what that's going to do. So it'll generate me 385 leads over the course of the year if everything remains constant. And one thing I do is, I test my ads every once in a while, see which ones, and constantly improve to get more leads. But to show you how expensive the leads are, so 385 leads over the course of a year divided by 197, I paid $197 for it, is, and actually, I need to invert that there. It's 51 cents a lead, as a matter of fact. I did the math a little bit backwards there. So 51 cents a lead, and so that's not a click, or on pay-per-click you're often going to pay 50 cents a click for some some good keywords. So 51 cents a lead over the course of the year, and it'll generate you that the amount that we just talked about there. So I personally like them. Of the ones, if I were going to recommend one list builder, I would recommend Varo URL that you're going to use. I'm not saying for you to go ahead and buy these things. I just want to give you a little bit of education about what they are. And if you are going out on safe lists and clicking away, I really recommend you don't waste your time. Time is money, and you saw the value of what the $197 gets you over the course of the year. If you are going to use them, recommend and whichever one you're going to use, go ahead and buy the upgrade. I really mean that. You can see how you can generate cheap leads and very quickly, as a matter of fact. So again, this is Kurt Henninger. Hope you got something out of this. Have a good day.